right, now we're going to build module 2. But before we build module 2, I want to actually fix a few things because long term, it will make this course creation easier. For example, we have a redundant here at the top. Our progress bar with 6 sections completed with this 5 dots, which is incorrect because we have 6 sections. So you'll notice how the AI here just vibe coded redundancy here without realizing it. So we're going to have to get rid of this or fix this so that it's just section 6 of 6. And we have 6 dots, not 5. Probably get rid of this. And then also, I don't want to download an AI glossary PDF. At the end of the course, I want to take the entire course. I want to take the entire course, the micro course, and essentially have AI create, glossary at the end of the course. So we will get rid of this as well. Let's fix this now because we're going to use all of these elements for the next 5 modules. So if we fix it now, and we will just remind AI to use all the same elements from module 1, this should make it nice and easy. So let's go ahead and fix this. So we're going to screenshot this, all right, as well as text. So again, the more explicit you can be with AI, the better results you will get. So here's a screenshot. We will say there is redundancy as well as mistakes. We have 6 sections, but only 5 dots, and we have progress and section parts. Let's keep, right? So we need to guide AI. Let's keep progress. Get rid of section 6 of 6, but make green dots once completed, and we'll put in parentheses keep gray until finished. Until finished. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, so V0 is thinking. Let me move this so I can see the screen a little better. All right, so, okay. It says you're absolutely right, right? So AI will make a ton of mistakes, and this is where you really have to be very patient with it. It says there's a mismatch between 5 sections and 5 dots plus redundant information. Let me clean this up. All right, so we're now at version 12. So each time you give feedback to V0, it will create a new version. The cool thing is, if you click on this section, you can basically just revert back. It's essentially version control right here within the browser, right? And this is web based, so this is not on your computer. You can literally pick this up at any public library with an internet connection, although I wouldn't advise that just because you would have your credentials, but still, you could technically do this anywhere, right? All right, so let's see. All right, excellent. So we have progress. So we have this. I like this. Now you notice how this is a little bit lower. Now let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it fixed this section, but it still gave us 5 dots. Okay, so we need to again kind of massage the AI to have it do what we want. Okay, so we have progress. We got rid of redundancy, but we still only see 5 dots. Should be 6 for each section, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right. You're absolutely right. Should be 6 dots, 6 sections. I'm curious. Right. This is probably all right. So it's thinking on the page. And so this is where, right? So it's kind of going through and it's redoing kind of a lot of, I guess, is just updating a lot of the code. Interesting. So instead of just fixing the improper code, it seems like it's constantly regenerating the entire file from scratch. So it really is like a new version of a complete page style Okay. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you see how um, we still only have 5 dots. All right. So this is a problem. All right. I've also had a title. Oh, okay. So here's the problem. Okay. So the problem is in computer science, right? Your first item of something in an array is like a series of numbers. 0 is number 1. But I believe that probably the mistake is here in the code is that it's given us 0 through 5, which gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but we're only showing 6 dots. Okay, so I have a feeling that um, it's basically the issues with the 0 in the array. Okay, I still only see 5 dots. Could the issue be that you are um, have array of 0 to 6, but CSS only reads 1 through 6, and I need to fix the 0 to 5. So let's see if my hunch is correct here. So you notice how, although you could vibe code this to get to the bottom of this, actually, it can be very tricky. So if you were to just create this course in Articulate, this would be so much faster, right? But again, we're trying to kind of just see what the technology is, and we're trying to just experiment. Can we recreate this completely from scratch and not be dependent on a platform, whether for fun or for a specific purpose? Okay. And it says, you're absolutely right to suspect an indexing issue. Let me fix this by explicitly creating 6 dots and making sure that no CSS conflicts hiding the 6 dot. Okay. So this is where knowing a little bit of programming really helps. Programming really, really helps. Okay. And so here's the thing, we're still only seeing 5 dots. Okay, so we're gonna do another screenshot. Oops. Uh, oops. What just happened? Okay. There we go. So we're still only seeing 5 dots. Okay. Oh, did I just somehow cleared? I think I just accidentally cleared. I did something to our history. Okay. Let's see if we could just keep going. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Okay, so please take a look. We still only seeing 5 dots. I also have a suspicion that maybe it's reading this weird long horizontal line as a dot. So, okay, I see a long horizontal bar plus 5 dots. I only want to see 6 dots. Okay. So let's see what happens. Okay, so something weird happened. Why did this just completely reset? Invalid message ID, start a new chat. Okay, we're gonna go back to, let's see. See if we just load this. Let's reload. Okay, so this is really weird. What just happened, right? So I reloaded something. Okay, so all the code is still here are, okay, okay. Okay, let's try design. Oh, okay, see what it is. Okay, so this dot is basically invisible. So you notice how we have this container here, right? If I go in between, I could see the dot basically. Okay, so I think what's happening, the CSS isn't just being applied to this dot. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so we want this div. Okay, so hold on. Okay. Yeah, so we have it selected. So we're getting kind of a little bit into the weeds here. Okay, so here is the problem. The default, it's not default, it's transparent. Color. Let's see, will this fix it? Okay, color. Tell when default backgrounds, default. Okay, so this should be there. Border opacity, full shadow default. Okay. Why is my selected dot not showing? It should be like other dots. Invalid message. You try to edit and retry last message. This is really bizarre. I don't know what's happening. Preview. Okay. Design chat. Okay. Let me just ask what happened to my last chat. This is really annoying. Okay. And we can, continue building based on our code. I accidentally reset my chat. Okay, what is going on? Let's see if we just reload this. There we go. Okay, so something happened. Okay. There are 6 dots, but first dot is invisible. Let's see if this works. Okay. Oh, thank God. So I guess just somewhere something happened. So this is very common. You just hit some stupid button and then everything resets and you're like, what do I do? And that's the problem with web coding. It's okay, here we go. It says, the first dot is invisible because it's using the background, the GS background, Coral 500, but the color might not be rendering it properly. Let me fix this using more reliable colors and adding some debugging, okay? So again, this is just, the AI tends to, when it writes code, it's honestly not very good, meaning it's great for like a weekend project, but it overbuilds, it overwrites codes, or overcomplicates things. And to say that AI will replace large scale enterprises with code is right now laughable because it makes so many ton of mistakes that a human would never make. Okay, aha. So we have 6 dots. Okay, module 1. Okay, fantastic. Okay, now let's see. Let's go through this again quickly. Okay, so I like this. We have previous section, next section. Okay, all right, excellent. We're completed. We're on 2. Perfect. All right. Artificial intelligence, AI, chatbots, and 50s. Okay, fantastic. All right. What is machine learning? A subset of AI system learn from data to improve. Okay. Type of machine learning where the model unsupervised. Okay. Yeah. So basically, unsupervised learning is just you just give it a bunch of data and you say go, and it just finds stuff. I've explored these items. Fantastic. All right. Awesome. Okay. Again, we have our neat spam email filter AI, facial recognition AI, mail identifier not an AI, move recommendation system AI, thermostat not AI, check my answers. I guess in a perfect world, if we're going to be like doing a legit course here, not just for fun weekend project, we would probably want at least 3 of each. I don't like that we have 3 and then 2. All right. So, all right, good. Okay, fantastic. I really like this button now. I'm not crazy about this button, but we'll get rid of that later. Okay. Questions. Okay, yep. So this is good. Good. Okay. Awesome. Okay, fantastic. All right. So let's fix this now. I don't want to download a glossary because we're not through the entire Marco course yet. So let's just say this. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, and we'll say section 6 in next steps. I want to create a glossary glossary page at the end of the course. Let's take that out for now. We will create um, glossary web page, not PDF, at the end. Please remind me when we complete module 6. Okay, so let's see what it will do. Okay, all right, so again, so this really seems quiet, honestly, a little annoying. So you've noticed that each of these builds takes a while, and it literally recreates, you could see it for whatever reason, instead of just going to that one section that I want to fix, it's literally going, like you could see it's grayed out and it just kind of completes everything. Or maybe there's like a checker thing for it. It could just go to all of its work. But I guess that's just how it works. All right, it's kind of, all right, chatbot, excuse me, 50, submit, next, I've explored, next, okay, AI, and non-AI, non-AI, okay, next, submit, next, okay. All right, awesome. So proceed to module 2, AI safety ethics practice using AI terms in conversations, identify AI applications in workplace. Okay, fantastic. Okay, complete module 1. Next section, complete, go to module 2. So again, when we click on this, nothing's happening because we don't have module 2 yet. Fantastic. All right, so that was the wrap up of a couple of buttons that were loose in module 1. We go to course outline and we will say, okay, so this is our outline. So this is, again, it gave us, we're trying to come up with a thumbnail, and it gave us this weird one with arms, and then we got rid of it. So we finally got rid of this. I think it's usable now. If I wanted to spend some time with this, I could probably recreate this in Canva, or maybe just like in Photoshop and delete some of these, but we're just gonna go on for now. So here's our module 2, AI safety. Now, if I'm not wrong, all we have is an outline and okay, so okay, here is our outline for module 2, right? Please create detailed module with activities, make it engaging and fun, as well as informative. Oh, that's not correct. Informative. What's it? That's it. Okay, awesome. All right, let's just make sure we're in the right chat. This is where it gave us. Okay, no, this is where it gave us outline. Okay, here's module 1, MD. Okay, good. Okay, and it will say please create text only in Markdown, right, or MD. Okay, not actual code. Okay, all right. So here is our module 2 text. MD, again, it stands for Markdown. It's how basically the web and online and AI can best read text documents, that they are marked down. Let's scan through this and let's see if we can give this to V0 by Vercel to flesh out. Okay, module 2, welcome, why, okay, fun fact. Okay, yeah, this is very true, right? So it's not really a fun fact. I guess we should rename this, right? Because that's not a fun fact. Okay, let's actually have it fix that very quick. Okay, so section 1, it's not a fun fact. It's more of a sad fact that flawed data gave certain groups that are higher. How can we more accurately describe that? Okay, right. So again, whatever it gives you, you have to check all of its work. All right. Maybe not insightful. I think we're going to change this to word of caution, right? So we will do that. Okay, right. So you have to make sure you look over all of the data, right? Right now we're kind of going really fast, but at the end we'll do kind of step by step, right? Data ensure fairness, bias. Yep. Yep. Okay. Key concepts in AI safety. Okay. Avoid bias. Okay. Scenario. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So um, we are going to let's do this. Change. Let's just fix it here. Change insightful note to word of caution. Word of note two. Let's actually do cautionary tale. Hopefully, we'll fix my that spelling. And you notice how the way that these AI systems works is Grok is doing exactly the same thing that V0 by Vercel does. It basically rebuilds the entire file from scratch. Uh, okay, cautionary tale. Okay, fantastic. All right, here we go. So we're going to copy module 2. Now we're going to give again to, we're going to go to V0. We're going to say we are ready to move to module 2. Okay, we're going to put asterisk to make sure this is important. Use same colors, style buttons, progress bar, right, progress bar, and feel as module 1. Our modules must be consistent, right? So they tend to kind of just make things up a lot. So you really have to be specific with when you build with AI to say you have to just, this is kind of like, because it doesn't know what you know in your head. So you have to say, hey, this is part of a bigger project, keep it the same. And we're going to say, here is our text. Okay. So we gave all of this to, so V0 is thinking. All right, that's perfect. Let's create module 2 with the same consistent design, colors and fields. Building with all engaging activities you've outlined. Okay. All right. While V0 is thinking, all right, how do I get rid of X? I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay. So also we're basically just gonna use this as our thumbnail at the beginning. Let's see, is it still thinking? Okay, that's it, right? So it's still thinking. So I've gone ahead and downloaded this. We'll deal with that later. In the meantime, while this is thinking, we're going to go back to Grok, right? So the another nice thing you could do is if you are working with more than one AI tool, when you build something, you can, while one is thinking, because these things do take some time, you can go to the other one and give it a task. And here is I'm going to say, please come up with top 5 engaging activities that we can use in our e-learning microcourse. Keep in mind we can use web web standards, right? So kind of like things that are function on the web, even if Articulate Rise doesn't have it, right? Standards, even if Articulate Rise doesn't use them. Be creative, right? Let's make a fun and engaging course for our learners. Let's just see what it comes up with, right? So awesome. So you notice how this is still thinking. I mean, this is probably, I don't know if it's given me a timer here, but this is taking quite a while, right? So this is module 2 based on what we gave it. And here, okay, so let's see, it basically gave us an actual, okay, so top 5 engaging activities for eLearning micro course, interactive AI, right? It's not A1, it's not AL, it's AI. In capital letters, puzzle challenge. Please puzzle with letters, drag and drop, AI concept, neural network, suck. Okay, so drag and drop. Not exactly fun. Okay. Virtual AI ethics debate simulator. Just had a cool idea for a different project. I'm going to write it down. Okay. Virtual, let's see. Aha. Okay, fantastic. All right, so we're going to come back to these ideas. Perfect. Let's create module 2. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, okay. So the annoying thing is it's making me go through the entire module 1 to get to module 2. Right now, we're just going to go through this quickly. Whoops. Remove. Okay. Spam AI, facial AI, movie AI, not. It's basically making me go through entire module 1, which isn't a big deal because, okay, so what is this here? Okay. Okay, so before we even go on, here's already some redundancy. So again, it's the same issue that we've had before. Go to module 2. It's styling where we can't see this text, right? You notice if I click and drag, it highlights this. Right, and this is again a cool little trick that college professors use to catch kids that are just flagrantly cheating with ChatGPT. Is they'll put text that is styled so that you can't see it in the naked eye. So when you just select and copy paste, it will give you all kinds of crazy stuff. So be careful and don't just use AI as a tool, not to cheat for sure. Couple of things. So this is confusing and it's redundant. We have module complete, which says go to module 2. We have next section button, previous section. And then it says module 1 complete, continue to module 2. Okay, so we're going to screenshot this and we're going to say this is redundant. I think we can get rid of this entire section completely. So again, you notice how AI keeps generating things that are not necessary, right? So human would never make this mistake. And this is the issue with a lot of these vibe coding and just, AI stuff is just kind of, it doesn't really know what's useful and what's necessary. Okay, so please take a look. We'll call it a div, but it's really div section at bottom of page seems redundant. I think we can get rid of it. Please also, we're going to say, please note under module 1, module complete, again, we have styling that is invisible. Invisible, okay? So please fix and remove bottom section. Okay. All right, so you notice how there's 2 instances now where it gave us things that we just can't see with our eyes. So the computers can see because the code is there, but we can't see, right? So the styling here, this happened before, and one of the buttons, the progress bars, was not visible. All right, so while this is thinking, virtual AI ethics debate simulator. Okay, virtual AI ethics debate simulator. Okay, chatbots. Okay, this might be a little bit, let's see. Create an immersive debate using web app with a chatbot interface. There's 2 stands. Okay, this might be a little bit more. This would be great, but I think this is a little bit outside of our idea here. AI storytelling canvas. Unleash creativity with choose your own adventure. Okay, so choose your own adventure is a lot of fun. Again, I think it's a little bit out of the scope of a weekend project that we're attempting here. Data Guardian escape room. That's cool. Oh, this is nice. So, learners unlock AI safety lessons, but this is really cool. This is probably would be like a standalone idea. So, Data Guardian escape room. I love that. So, a virtual escape room where instead of sitting there clicking through slides, you could do an escape room. You have to learn what you need to learn in order to move on. This is cool. This is cool. I like that. I'm going to write this down for possible ideas, right? So, virtual escape room, right? Instead of just traditional click style lessons, and a concept memory match with augmented hints, flip cards to pair. Okay, a little bit, I think a little bit outside the scope of what we're doing here. Okay, all right, so let's see. It says I fixed it. Okay, all right, so again, let's just go through this really quickly because at this point we just the answers are not dynamic, meaning they don't change. So it's always just not AI, thermostat, not AI, check. And one of the things I want to check, just make sure that we can move on, even if we get stuff wrong. Okay, so complete module 1. I like that. Okay, awesome. Go to module 2. Okay, so module 2 doesn't do anything. Next section. Okay, so okay, so we're module 1. Clicking module 2 doesn't do anything, and next section doesn't do anything. So again, something just isn't connected. So we're gonna say neither go to module 2 or next section buttons work. You're right, the buttons aren't working because they're not just styled with divs without proper click handlers, right? So not only do you have to create a button and say this is what a button is, you have to say what a button does. So when a button is clicked, right, it needs to do something. That's the JavaScript. Right? It's called a click handler, right? And it's going to fix both of these, right? So I think whether we click next section or go to module 2, it should just do pretty much the same exact thing. All right. Now, our module 2 is now a half an hour long. However, we did button up a bunch of things in module 1. Again, we're going to go through quickly. All right, so that took us almost 15 minutes. So I suspect that by the time we get to, let's get this wrong. Okay, all right, next section. Okay, good. By the time we get to module 3, I'm gonna finish module 2. Hopefully it would just be click and play. All right, so next section is grayed out. So you notice we can't select it. But we could go back to the previous section. So you can notice how it highlights. Good, so we went back. Awesome. Next, complete. Can't go on. Module 2. Okay. So we're going to screenshot this embedded page. It says it can't implement routing. Okay, got it. Okay, so weird. Okay, so it gave us a module 2 page, not here. So basically in Next.js, and the way that Vercel builds is it's a framework for building web apps and pages, and it's essentially has to do with routing. And you just like set some like global ideas and where things should be. It just simplifies a lot of the code. So right now we basically have it probably put this module 2 page in somewhere it's just not connected. So we're gonna give it a screenshot, right? So screenshot really helps. And we're gonna say, I think we have issue with routing and where pages are, right? So even if you don't really have any experience with like Next.js or building web apps, you could just say, hey, I got this message, right? And V0 will be able to fix it for you, right? You don't need to know a lot of the coding. It certainly helps because I kind of had a hunch that I think that's what it did. But it says it's going to do module 1 and module 2. So you notice how it had app page and now it says app module 2 page, right? So I wonder if it just needs to create within the app a page 2. I wonder if that's what it's going to do, or if it's just going to make the page file extraordinarily long and just use one page. Oh no, okay. It does. Okay, so it did. Okay. And in case you're curious, right, so we have a function here, section 4. So this was the fourth section of our module 1. And this was the spam filter. So basically, this is when you see those buttons and sorting, it basically is just code. It has IDs, has what it is, and it also has it as a AI or not AI, right? So let's see here. It's building our page for module 2, which will be the entire course for module 2. All right, so we're gonna let it think here. All right. Yeah, so I think from these top 5 engagement activities that Grok gave us, I really love this escape room. I think that would be a really cool. Imagine you're in a company and you're basically, instead of if you've ever been to an escape room, where you just get together with friends and you just have to solve all kinds of challenges, and usually you're not allowed to use your phone, um, and you kind of have to just really teamwork. That'd be really cool for an onboarding or some kind of training data. That would be an escape room, and basically you have to come. That's really cool. I think I'm going to do that for fun the next project. Okay, so let's see, what is this? Routing should not work seamlessly. Okay, so again, let's go to this module. 50s chatbots or AI. Okay, so you have to submit at least an answer before you can move on. I've explored, boom, boom. AI, we're just going to say all AI. We're going to get half of them wrong. Okay, so basically, right. So this is nice that one of the, I have a friend who is a dev at a big top 5 company, and they said that one of the things is really nice that there's just no stress, that you could basically awesome, that basically when you do this kind of training, it would really be crappy to just add stress to it, just kind of just go through it. You get it wrong, whatever, right? So we definitely um want to make sure that even if everything is wrong, people still can just say, hey, I did this thing and whatever. Okay, so awesome. So it says module 2A, safety and ethical use. I really like how it kind of chose a shield emoji here. Get ready to explore exciting world of AI safety and ethics. Well, I don't know if it's really exciting, but AI safety and ethics. Silly AI. I guess AI thinks that it's exciting, exciting world. I don't think it is, but anyways, just because it's fun to build things, not think about safety, but you do have to think about safety and ethics. It's a very, very, very important part of building anything, courses or apps or anything. Equip you with knowledge of well, that's okay, good. All right, so again, we have 6 dots, we have 6 sections. Section 1 is a powerful tool, but it comes with great responsibility. What is that from Superman quote? I can't remember, right? That with great power comes great responsibility, or Spider-Man? Anyways, okay, good. Cautionary tale. I like this, right? It made it in red. It gave us a warning sign. Key takeaway, its technology is about protecting people data. Okay, awesome. I understand. I like that. Love that. Okay. I'm not crazy that it just gives us concepts. Okay. Privacy breach. Okay. You have to consider impacting people. It doesn't include anyone or their decisions. Fairness, transparency. Yep. Okay. Avoiding bias. Yep. Incomplete data sets. Yep. Yep. Customer names. Yep. Okay. Okay, good. So let's go with this. All right. Got it. Next section. Okay. Scenario-based activity. Spot the sensitive data. Let's play detective. I kind of like this. That's fun. Below is a sample email in AI might process. Can you identify the sensitive data that should be protected? Hi, team. Please process Jonto request. Oh, that's cool. You can highlight it. That's really cool. Okay. his address and his social security number is. A new product launch strategy is top secret. Okay, so instructions, click on the text that you think contains something. Okay, name for sure. Address for sure. Social security number. Let's check. Yay. Okay. Oh, trade secret. Okay. Good. So it was all. Okay, got it. Should try again. Okay. So basically all this name, address, social, and new product launch strategy. Okay. Okay. Awesome. This is actually a lot of fun. So you get to like read a scenario and you have to choose. I kind of made it a little bit more difficult, but this again as a fun weekend project to just kind of see what happens and can move out code e-learning course. This is awesome. I really like this. This is fun. Cool. Next section. All right. Interactive checklist and practice. Time for a fun checklist. Again, a checklist ever fun? Who comes up with these? Oh, xAi. I check off each step you'd like to use a safely. Test yourself and see the answers below. Engagement tip. Pretend you're superhero guarding data. Check each box to deflect danger. Oh, good lord. This is cringe. All right. Avoid entering personal names and emails into unverified ad tools 100%. I believe I've heard of someone, basically hackers, basically just deploying some AI tool that literally just stole all of the info you put into it. So I think it's definitely not common. I think like Apple and Google Store do a great job of filtering out bad actors, but and again, I don't remember where I got this. I hope I'm not just creating hysteria, but definitely be careful with AI tools. I would try to stick to just really US based, well known firms that can be verified. Don't use some you know, offshore AI tool that really you have no idea where the data is going, and definitely be very careful about what you put into it. All right. Check if AI system is certified for data security. Sure. Review AI outputs for biased language or decisions. Report any ethical use of AI. I think all of them. Okay, you're a superhero. Okay, great. Basically, okay. Easy. Next. Okay. Quiz. Put your knowledge to test with this quick, engaging quiz. Show off your AI safety skills. Again, this is like super cringe, but whatever, right? AI made this. What should you never share with an unsecured AI? So unsecured AI essentially means just like, you know, ChatGPT that you just log in or anything else. A lot of the companies that deal with sensitive data do use AI, but they basically have very custom enterprise level AI guardrails. And there's also some third party companies that do AI security. It's really cool. They basically kind of scan anything that goes into it. They basically like hide that information, and they know that it's sensitive, so it never reaches the servers. There's like a pre-server level, and there's like a really a lot of tools that are really cool with AI safety that they do. Definitely outside the scope of this video, but yeah, never just put in sensitive data into any AI that you just log into, right? Especially in a company setting, only if it's verified and it's set up with safety in mind, right? And you should definitely have training on that before you use AI at work with sensitive data. What should you never share with insecure public company news? Nope, that's public. Trade secrets and I'm guessing it's PII, private information. I don't know. General team updates. Okay, so what you never, okay, probably trade secrets, and let's do this. Okay, correct. Personally identified information. Okay, PII, personally identified information. Yep. Okay, so general team updates, that's pretty basic. Yeah, public news are public. Okay, how can bias enter an AI system from diverse balanced data? Nope. From skewed unrepresentative data? Yep. From regular software updates? Nope. So basically, what this means is that if, let's say, you train AI to do something and you have some kind of data, if the data only represents a small fraction of the entirety of the people or things that you need to train AI on, it will be very skewed for that one tiny population or one type of data that you put in. So it's really kind of like we're talking about data analytics and just like data and big data. But yeah, in general, just be mindful of that, right? If you only train or you only give certain kinds of information, to AI, it will be very biased towards those kind of responses, right? All right, correct. What is key ethical consideration AIs? Make it run faster, not ethics. Ensuring fairness and inclusivity. Yep. Ignoring user feedback. Probably key ethical. Yep. All right, good. All right, next. Ooh, purple. Love that. Okay. Section 3, wrap up and fun challenge. You've mastered the basics of AI safety and ethics. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, what you masters. Next steps, proceed to module 3. With the team, vigilant and biased ethical issues, right? Awesome. Okay, fun challenge. Create your AI safety superhero name. Every AI expert needs a superhero identity. Oh, this is really cringe. Let's just go with it. Why not? Sherry team. Need inspiration? Try one of these. Good lord. Data. Let's do some nice alliteration. Data dog. Oh, data dog. Oh, okay. So you just literally just complete. Welcome, data dog. Your mission: keep AI safety. Okay, this is really funny. That's hilarious. Okay. Um, Okay. Again, same thing. Okay. Um, great. Okay. So we're gonna fix this before we go to build module 3 in the next video. Okay. Um, again, same as module 1. Please delete bottom div box. It's not necessary, and make module 3 button same styling as modules 1 and 2. Okay, so you'll notice that it literally made exactly the same mistake, right? Now I'm curious, as we're building this in V0, I'm on a free plan, right? It says personal free here. I wonder if I'll run out of credits while I'm building this weekend micro course. So basically, most of these tools are about 20 to 30 bucks a month. Honestly, it's worth it. But when you get to like 5 or 6 of them, it's kind of like gets a little extra. But we'll see. Hopefully, we can get this entire vibe code articulate vibe style learning in our free plan, right? And again, I'm also using I don't have the paid Grok at right now at this time. Okay. All right. So it's kind of nice that it's given us these longer responses, Grok that is, in these just markdown files. So it's because one of the problems sometimes when you work with these LLMs and AI pre-trained generative pre-trained transformers is that they kind of like just gets very long. So when you have, okay, this is annoying. All right. Let's just do this again now. Make sure that we oh, didn't submit. Okay. I'm going to get this all wrong to just fly through this. Okay. All right, complete module 1, go to module 2. Okay. Boom, I understand. Next. Next. Okay. Basically all of these, right? Yeah. Because you notice how, okay. All right, and here it's guiding me. Oh, try again. Okay. So here it's allowing me to activate superhero. Okay. Okay, I did this. Diverse following. Oh, boom. Okay, next. Okay, go to module 3. Okay. Okay, so it will not go. Okay, so we did not create module 3 yet. Great. Okay. Again, yeah. It didn't get rid of the unnecessary. Okay. Great. Button is visible and styled the same. Same. Oh, let's spell correctly. Styled the same. Please get rid of. Please get rid of. Uh, bottom box. It's not necessary. Okay. All right. So again, it's thinking. While it's thinking, what we'll do is, all right, we're going to give Grok. Okay. Please flesh out module 3. Keep styling the same. Right, here we go. All right, so Grok is going to do its thing. Okay. All right, V0. So you notice how this is definitely getting faster. I think by the time we get to module 6, we'll probably bang it out in 10-15 minutes. We're finished module 1, module 2. And we're going to, so it does give us a timer here, but it's thinking definitely for more than 2 seconds. Well, I guess it thought for 2 seconds and now it's building. All right, so module 3. Okay. All right. Code. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. All right. Where is it? Okay, so this is annoying. Okay, it's again gonna make us go through everything. I think when we build module 3, we will ask if we could just. The problem is, I think I'm afraid that if we skip ahead to all the modules, that it's just like one more thing that we have to. So the one more thing that we have to fix when we then traits, secrets, queued on represented data, fairness. Okay. All right. Boom. Complete module 2. Go to module 3. Okay, fantastic. So basically, right, because we didn't create module 3. All right, so that was module 2. Let's see what Grok did. All right, fantastic. Okay, cool. So I'll see you in the next part of this video for module 3.